Happy Friday, everyone. I was just praying with Matt, and as he was praying, something hit me, and then sure enough, today's read, touches on it. Doesn't just touch on it, hits it square. And that is, just real quick, there's been, some insulting stuff happening, lately. Insulting comments, things that are neither gentle nor respectful, but very, very mean-spirited, And the interesting thing is as Matt was praying, it hit me how much the Lord has grown me since I've gotten saved. Just some feedback, I grew up very angry kid, and not only did I not turn or run from a fight, I would run into it, whether it be physical or verbal or whatever. That was my personality. That was the way I was wired. Just attack, and, seek reason and logic later. Never a thought for consequence. Just not good. It's not good at all. Psychiatrist, you could probably do some analysis and figure out where it stems from. I got some ideas, but it's not important. The important thing is that that's who I was, and I almost wore it as a badge of honor. How silly is that? But, when He saves you, the old is gone and the new has come. And I'm still not all that I should be. He still is, of course, He's going to be sanctifying us and growing us until we are in glory with Him. And everything is going to be great, perfect. But until that happens, nothing happens overnight. It's, in His timing. But it's just interesting how, as these insulting things came in, never once did a thought come into my head to lash back or to insult or anything. It just wasn't a thought, which I didn't think about until Matt was praying, what an amazing thing that is. I never realized until just now what an amazing growth He has given me in that area, because it's just a non-issue anymore. But as God's perfect timing, that revelation to me today, today's read is Colossians 3, which is put on the new self. So I'm just going to read this down to verse 17. Put then you... I already started over. Sorry. Start over. If then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you will also appear with Him in glory. Put to death, therefore, what is earthly in you: sexual immorality, impurity, passion, evil desire, and covetousness, which is idolatry. On account of these, the wrath of God is coming. In these you too once walked, when you were living in them. But now you must put them all away: anger, wrath, malice, slander, and obscene talk from your mouth. Do not lie to one another, seeing that you have put off the old self with its practices and have put on the new self, which is being renewed in knowledge after the image of its Creator. Where there is no Greek and Jew, circumcised and uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave free, but Christ is all and in all. Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and, if one has a complaint against you, forgiving each other, as the Lord has forgiven you. So you also must forgive. And above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body. And be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs with thankfulness in your hearts to God. And whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. God bless you all. We'll see you.